understand your father set up the business back in the 70s.
Yeah, yeah.
What do you recall about how Dad used to run the business?
Oh, look, it's a distant memory now because it's such a long time ago. But Dad had the business running, and most of the business was done on a day-to-day basis. Not like we do it nowadays, where it's a bit more in depth as far as facts and figures and that sort of thing goes. So yeah, pretty much it was just run on a daily basis. Yeah, we pretty much just took anything we could get in those days. It was very early for me then, but as the work came in, we just did whatever came in. So we weren't specific about what type of work we were doing. We just did pretty much everything to everyone. When Dad was in the business and we were both in partnership together, I used to get the figures given to me on a weekly basis pretty much, or by the month. You know, you pretty much have a look at what money you had out there, what money was coming back to you, and what money you owed.
Yep.
That gave you a bottom line figure, and we just worked off that.
That was it.
And up until a few years ago, I pretty much ran the business still like that.
Okay.
Only by meeting the likes of you guys, we sort of started to focus a lot more on how the business was tracking financially.
And in terms of new equipment and further investment, when Dad was running the business?
Yeah, it was pretty difficult. It wasn't a planned thing. So when you finally had enough money to buy something, we just went out and got what we basically needed, and it was very basic. You know, we didn't plan for the bigger stuff that we have to get nowadays to keep the business moving forward.
And in terms of hesitation or anxiousness in doing a course like that, was there a little bit of hesitation initially just to think, you know, what am I going to learn from these things?
Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, having my business for such a long time, to learn a new way of thinking, it's a complete different mind shift for me. I thought things were going along fine, and then you start to realise, boy, there's a lot more to it here, and you think you know everything, but you don't. I've been in business a long time, and new learning didn't come easy to me. It was something I had to adapt to, and I'm glad I did, because it's certainly it's given me a great vision. It's given me a lot of inspiration as well to move the business on rather than just staying stagnant.
Touching back on the business course,
yeah.
What did you get out of them? What were the major couple of points that you want to highlight there?
I suppose first and foremost, it was like you guys weren't teaching me how to be a plumber. I already knew that part. But as far as being a business owner goes, there was a lot to earn from that. So recognising that we didn't have to be everything to everyone, if that's how you want to put it. So I could focus on the business then and work out which aspects of our business could be better profitable for us. So I could run the business as a business owner and not necessarily as a plumber. And there's a big difference. The combination that I already had the plumbing background is a good thing, obviously. But to be a business owner, you guys have helped us achieve that a lot more.
Awesome. And in terms of lessons like analysing the jobs and the performance of jobs?
Yeah, we helped identify pretty quickly then which jobs were going to be and which customers were going to be the more profitable jobs for us. So then we could focus on those clients and that type of work. And that's now the direction we're heading the business into. And it's already started to make a bit of a difference in the bottom line figure here. There's no doubt about it. Whereas for many years, we just went about taking in whatever work we came through the door. It's totally different now.
So now this has given you, I guess, the next set of goals for the amount of time you've got left in the business?
Yeah, without a doubt. Like, I'm into my 50s now, and I look at what working life I still have left myself within the business. Now I can set the business up to be something that I could get a future out of and not necessarily have to be working as a plumber within the business. So it's giving me a bit of an exit strategy, if you want to call it that. Get the business to a level that have a huge amount of value that could be worth something to me in my retirement days down the track.
Just to summarise, have you achieved, as a result of the changes that you've made both personally and within the business over the last few years?
Financial stability is one of the things that we've really got into the business now. Looking forward to the future now. Working perhaps on the business has really helped us rather than being in the business. So the stability of the financial side of things, working towards the things I like to do, like there's travelling.
And your love for cars?
Yeah, you know, I've got a bit of a passion for that, Seb. Yeah, I've got a bit of a passion for cars, like restoring old cars. And so I've got a garage with a few cars in it nowadays,
Yeah.
so I can spend a bit of time and enjoy that. That's what I'm looking forward to in the future as well. So yeah, it's given me a little bit of freedom for that part of it. Yet still having an active involvement in the business to some extent, so I still feel like I've got control of the business.
Yeah. Excited about obviously the future now.
Yeah, the future's great. You know, we've got a lot of things I'm looking forward to, travel plans and that sort of stuff with my partner.
Yeah.
Her and I got a few plans to do a few things in the future.
Yeah.
And then maybe spend a bit more time with the passionate things I like with the cars and that sort of thing. So
Awesome.
That's where the future lies, and it's looking pretty good.
Thanks very much for your time.
Ripper, mate. Thank you.
Thank you.